My people, the time is at hand. Even as you watch to see what I will do, I too am watching to see what you will choose. Come out of the world, my children. The world will soon be destroyed. Do not be a partaker in her destruction. Choose this day whom you will serve. Choose life and serve me. Many have wondered if they will be ready for what lies ahead. Many have wondered if they will be ready to meet me face to face. The time for that wondering must come to an end. Rather than wonder, prepare. Wondering changes nothing. Preparation opens the door. Rather than hide, repent and present yourselves to me every day, so that I can show you what needs to change and what my instructions are for you moment by moment. You will be ready if you refuse disobedience. You will be ready whether you are young or old, if you will keep your eyes only on me and my will. I can change your understanding and set your course in a second, if you will allow only me to stand at the helm of your ship. At my command, the wind fills the sails. The direction they blow is mine, and the lift of the waves cannot impede the progress of the vessel. When my hand is on the wheel, I am able to navigate even the roughest seas. You cannot do such a thing, no matter your level of experience. You will always need me to be the captain. Whether or not I am is your choice. Choose today. Choose right now. The waters ahead are more dangerous than you can imagine. But just as I slept in absolute peace in the boat with my disciples during the storm many years ago, so I could choose to sleep today. But I will not sleep nor slumber. I am awake and active, able to perform my word. I will command the seas. I will command the wind. I will still walk about on the troubled waters. There was no fear in me then, and there is no fear in me now. I am the maker of the winds and the waves, the maker of the ship and the maker of you. Which of those do you think I cannot command? Which of those do you think I have no power to control? And yet I have chosen long ago that I will not control you. You must choose to obey my commands. You must choose every day to allow me to be the captain of your vessel. You must allow my hand to set the course, turn the rudder of your ship, and trim the sails. If you do not, you will be quickly blown off course, and you will be buffeted as never before. The waters are dangerous, but not to me. The wind speed will continue to increase, but they have no impact on me, and even my garments will be blown about as the wind swirls around your vessel. The howling of the winds is not even a tiny whisper in my ears. The rise and fall of the waves cannot throw me off balance, nor affect my equilibrium. I am immovable and unshakable. I am established. Stand beside me and watch what I will do to those waves and say to those winds, listen to me as I command the storms that arise, and use my words to fill your sails. This vessel that I've given you is your life. Give it back to me daily and even circumstantially. Do not try to take the wheel. Stand beside me and watch me. Learn from me more than you have known before. Look in front of your vessel and behind it as well. Look around and see that there are other vessels that are mine on this ocean. Some of these vessels are yielded to my command. Notice that they are staying upright and sailing as though the storms had already passed. They are not taking on stormy waters because I know how to navigate, and they have not been swamped by the rising waves nor beaten down and set adrift by the pounding of the storm. They have wisely chosen to follow my commands and to surrender their vessels to me. Although they see the storms, they are not destroyed. Although the waves pound and the winds roar, they are not consumed. They do not fall overboard, because they have chosen to be lashed to me, and I am immovable. Look also and see that there are other ships, sails destroyed, vessels crippled and adrift, some sinking and others battered to the point that they seem completely unsalvageable. Those vessels were never given over completely to me, and some not at all. They did not weather the storms that came. They were battered and hammered and beaten until they could no longer resist, because they would not yield to me. They are literally sin-dogged and they are drowning. They thought they could survive on their own. They were too proud to yield, too arrogant to be humble, too self-confident to let me come aboard, and too foolish to let me be their captain. If you have invited me to be your captain and chosen to stand beside me with my hand on the helm of your vessel, you have nothing to fear. There is no one better on the seas than I. If you will receive my commands and obey them, your vessel will reach the port you desire and have longed for in your spirit to see. Your anchor will be dropped in the harbor of my love, my strength, beauty, peace, and tender care, and it will be immovable. I set the course of the stars. Look up, your redemption draws near. Do not look down at the churning of the seas, at the destruction that lies beneath the surface. Take your stand next to me and watch to see what I will do with this vessel that is your life. No matter how many years your vessel has been on the seas, no matter how much the winds and waves have pounded it, the vessel will sail if I am at the helm. I made the vessel and I know these waters well, and we will experience great joy together as we journey, you and I. The waters will not always part, my people, but I will be with you in the midst of the storms. Lash yourselves to me, for the days ahead will carry great storms. Look up, my people. See the sun's light shining, and feel the warmth of my love. I will hold and keep you if you will lash yourselves to me. Repent, repent, and lash yourselves to me. Do not fear. Follow me, obey my commands. Surrender your vessel. Let me take the helm. Let me set the course and stand beside me on the deck until the end of the journey. The Captain.